Dynasty is a word reserved for the supremely successful, the 1% in sports like the Patriots, Michael Jordan's Bulls, the Royal Knights. Royal City is home of the state champs once again, and any way you look at it, 4-5 or 8 since 2000, that is dynastic. Head coach Wiley Allred deserves his due. The Hall of Fame architect is as intense as he is humble. For the last 20 years, there is one man that's roamed the sidelines at David Nielsen Memorial Stadium. Wiley Allred.
He's kind of dedicated his whole life to this program.
He's been here on an historic run himself.
Runs a large farming operation, has plenty of things to do in the fall, and he's coaching on Friday nights.
A farmer by trade, a Hall of Fame coach almost by accident. As the story goes, Coach Allred didn't take the Royal job when it was first offered. But thankfully, a change of heart put the Knights dynasty in motion.
He's been coaching football a long time. His style has changed. He's a better coach to me now than he was when I was here with his first state championship back in 2000.
Allred took over the program after it won its first state title 3 years prior. Since then, they've added 8 more championships to the trophy case. The latest came on Saturday. In the Allred era, Royal has been in the title game 50% of the time, and he will reach 250 wins next season. All of that success is built on 2 pillars he learned from his mentor, Bob Nielsen. What's one main thing that you took from him that you wanted to carry on and you feel like you've done a good job here?
I think the expectation part. He had very high expectations for all the kids. The other part was the being unselfish. He would ask kids to change positions. He would ask kids to do things they didn't necessarily want to do, but he had a unique way of doing that. Those 2 things, being unselfish and a real team, and then having high expectations. You got to have courage to run this. If you don't have courage, then you got to go on the bench. Here we go.
The old ball coach shies away from any spotlight. Humble, private, deflects any praise, but those around him won't hesitate to share the impact Coach has on Royal City.
A huge part. I mean, the people that he's affected in this community, you couldn't even count them. I mean, it's crazy. He affects anyone he talks to, anyone he coaches. So it's really cool.
He's just a great leader. He teaches them what it means to be a man. It teaches them how to work hard, teaches them what it means to be part of a team. Also teaches them what it means to be criticized, right? Part of being a good athlete or a good person or a good employee is dealing with all those facets of life, and he's awesome at each one of those pieces of life.
It's obvious that those kids that played for him would come back and support him and really go to battle for him if they had a chance, even now.
Football is literally family for the Knights. Marriage and blood tie many of the players and coaches together, including the head man himself.
He's like my uncle or something like that, so like it's fun. I go to his house sometimes and just hang out with him. Definitely a little more intense on the football field, but it's a great relationship both ways. I'm glad to have him.
He's a great guy, and he helps in the community. He does so much that's not just football. So he's a great leader, and we all love him.
And Allred's coaching resume could get him any high school job he ever wanted. He has a 3-peat run in the middle from 2015 to 2017. The Knights are 244-27 under his watch, and he's never missed the state tournament in his tenure. It's outrageous. A living, breathing, active legend.